So hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Life with Alex. And today I am joined by my two good friends. I think one of them, you've seen them in my previous video, and the other one, the first gentleman in my channel. Karibu sana, Gabriel.
Asante.
So I will give this opportunity for them to introduce themselves. Then I tell you the topic of today. So on to my left,
I'm Miss T.
aka
Miss Tracy T.
the gentleman himself,
I am Gabriel.
Gabriel.
Yes.
Oh, nyi wote mko na jina moja moja?
Yeah, Gabriel Wanjala. Gabriel Wanjala.
So anyway, I don't want to put you on the spotlight. So what are your social media handles? Do you have social media handles? Maybe we can get to pin you in.
Yes, Miss Tracy T. No, sorry. Miss Tracy _T.
TT. 40, okay.
Gabriel Hissa.
Yeah.
All social media.
You have Facebook?
Yes, of course. I do.
Okay.
Also Instagram. So, and let me introduce today's topic. So today we are going to discuss about sexual fulfillment in relationships. So this can be marriage or any long-term kind of relationship, girlfriend, boyfriend. So
Fornication. What she means.
no, not really.
Entanglement, yeah.
So it can be a long-term relationship. Maybe it is like a 3-month relationship. Nowadays, if you're past 2 weeks, you're in a relationship with someone. Long-term relationship, right? So yeah, sexual fulfillment. So I will start by asking you guys: are you sexually active?
Oh yes, I am.
You are.
Very sexually.
Okay, Gabriel.
Okay, I'm just going out of.
Yeah, I think I am. I am.
Are you?
You don't
think
have to. You can't think. It's either you are. Or
you're not?
I am.
I am.
Yeah, but
By sexually active, I mean you might not be in a serious relationship, but it doesn't mean you're not getting it.
yeah, that's fine. That is
That's
what I wanted to clarify.
you wanted to clarify
Yes,
that.
yes. So it's clarified, right?
Yes. So let's say we can say you're sexually active.
Yes,
Super active. Oh, I love this. So about me, I am not sexually active. I'm not sexually active, but it doesn't mean I am not having it. I do have it. So, and
What do you mean by active? Maybe. What do you mean by active?
sexually active.
Yes.
Sexually active, I mean, like in the last 3 months, at least you've had sex.
Okay.
3 months.
At least the last 3 months.
Yeah, the guys who have not had sex
For the last 3
6 years.
6 years. Oh,
Not 6 years. Sorry, I meant 6 months.
6 months.
Yeah.
So if like by sexually
6 years, you
active,
mean you are celibate, right?
Yes.
secondary virginity.
Yes.
Okay, so I think the three of us, we are sexually active, and so this is a conversation that most people are not comfortable having, talking about sex. But I think nobody here, like our parents, went in and told us about how to go about sex, how to have pleasure. And to me, I define sexual fulfillment as the need of having like that satisfaction. I don't know what you would define sexual fulfillment to be to you guys, but to me it is that in the act, having that satisfaction, having to kufika your point, climax of everything. So how about you guys? Sexual fulfillment to you?
To me, I think over time it's been changing.
Okay. Over a period of time. Yes.
The more I grow, the more it's been changing. And of late, I think it's more of my personal connection with the person I'm engaging with.
Personal connection.
Yes, that is what is more fulfilling to me than just having it and go.
Oh, okay, interesting. So, Miss T?
As for me, sexual fulfillment to me. I mean, of course, I have to have a connection with someone.
Yes.
I wouldn't say, okay, then there are instances met someone. We met for the first time, and then we had a good time, and then it was good.
It was just
But,
good.
Yeah, it was good. I mean,
Past
it was,
that, there was nothing else. It was just good.
yes, it was good. So, but I like it more. I would say I'm more satisfied when I have a connection with
someone.
Like someone knows me, knows how to handle me, like knows what I like and how I like it.
So
I don't know if you get it, like how I like it, how I really like it.
So I think with that it takes time, because if it is a personal connection, you don't meet with someone the first time and maybe you get the connection. They get to learn your body. They get to know how to touch you, how you feel when you're touched, maybe on your neck, on your hips, on your waist. So I think it takes time for someone. That's why we are saying, like, in a relationship. Because in a relationship, I don't think it's okay. Let's be real. 2 weeks is not a relationship. We're still trying to know each other. A relationship is as from what, a month or so. You get to know someone, so that is like sexually. Do you still apply the 90-day rule?
That's for girls.
For me, I've never applied in my life. Maybe 90. I don't know. I'm not
That is
sure.
3 months.
I never counted. But
You never counted.
There's
Yes.
one thing I know. Like I've met people and then I'm like, no, not today. I have to know you first. I have to do this and this and this. If it got to 90 days, I wasn't counting. I
So-
wouldn't be sure.
So what is your opinion on you girls now? What is your opinion on the 90-day rule?
That works. For me, what I know, you can meet someone today, you guys have sex, and then you continue with the relationship. You can meet someone today, or you can wait for 3 months
And still
then
not
date
work
with
out.
someone and still not work
True.
out. This thing, it's not a book.
It doesn't have a manual.
Yeah, it doesn't have a manual that you can read and say, oh, if I wait for 90 days, this guy is going to be sorry for
My
the
dream
cough.
guy.
Yes, like he's going to be in love with me or something. So for me, I think this connection to vile unapatana na mtu.
It's the connection. Me too.
Yes.
I would say I haven't. Have I applied the 90-day rule once? Yes, I have. Actually, I even made my first boyfriend, I think, to wait for a year or so. But by the end of the day, after I left him, that's when I broke my virginity. So it didn't even like make any sense. Like, why did I even have to wait for all that long? And still, if it's the connection for me. If you guys connect on another level, like mentally, physically, why not have it?
I think, what is the logic behind the 90
The 90.
day rule?
You know, it goes about, I think, somebody gets to respect you, you know, like they just didn't find you and like you just slept with them. Because people may assume, you know, we've met today, I've slept with you. Maybe back in your mind, yes, back in your mind you'll be like, how many people have I met today? No, day one, and like we've had sex with them. So it's more of people maybe having respect for you, but I don't think at this time and age that still
But
applies.
it also depends on the person that you're waiting. You're keeping waiting. So,
You're keeping waiting.
because sometimes I think ladies, I don't know, this is just my opinion. You ladies, sometimes you do that just to keep
To
the
test.
guy away.
Yeah. No, not really.
But mostly for me, what I know, if a
Yeah.
girl doesn't want to sleep with you, it's because maybe she slept with someone else earlier than she had planned,
Yes.
and then this guy disappointed her.
True.
So for her, she has to take this time, you know, to get to know you. So what she weighs, like, is it? Am I sure I really want to do this?
Okay.
If like she has made you wait for 3 weeks, it's not because she's testing you. Pia yeye anajisikiza jiuliza, am I ready for this? Do I want this guy? You know, she could be attracted by you physically, yani the appearance venye alikuona, and then that's day 1. Day 2 wanapata you shout.
Yes, because to me, attraction come in different levels, you know. I might meet someone today, I am attracted to you physically, but
Guys, this is apple juice. Apple juice.
are you sure? So day 1 I might meet you, I am attracted to you physically. Day 3 I meet up with you, I start to realize like I am not attracted to how you think. I am not attracted to your kind of behaviors, you know. Maybe wewe ni wale wase wa kukula bila kuosha mkono, you know, like I think in a
So that
relationship.
determines your sexual attraction to someone.
No, not really. Like I'm just giving an example. Like you, okay, I might have the physical attraction day 1, but by day 3 I realize
I
you
snore at night.
No, you guys haven't been in that
connection yet.
in that place where you're sleeping in the same bed or same room.
No, I slept on the couch, but you slept in your bed,
Maybe.
and you heard me snoring.
Yeah.
So you were like, this
But
guy is
now,
uncool.
let me tell you the problem people have. People do not know how to distinguish sex and love.
Yes.
There are people who say, I have to be in love with someone
For me to
enjoy
sleep,
sex,
yes, to sleep
to
with
enjoy
them.
sex. You see?
Yes.
Now that's where the problem is.
Okay.
You might not, you can enjoy sex without being in love with someone. And
Ye-
most girls, they have been hurt by the fact that they say, oh, I have to be in a relationship or I have to be in love for me to have
To have sex, yes.
And then again, now when you're in this relationship, in love, this guy doesn't satisfy you sexually. The thing you wanted. You see?
Yeah, sure.
So, and what is this thing you wanted? What exactly? So like, what is your kind of satisfaction? You know, is it like for me? I love being hugged from behind, kisses on my neck. So, how would you? Why you guys laughing?
Oh, it's nice. It's nice.
No, so like, how do you get your satisfaction? You know, like for me, I would say, to me, sexual satisfaction is when like a guy knows how to touch me, where to touch me, and when to touch me. So you need to learn my body for you to know how to touch me, how to fulfill me, how to.
Hold on that point. Let me ask you something.
Yes.
Now, you guy, you're saying you're not going to enjoy sex until someone knows how to touch you.
Clearly, yes.
No, but you can meet someone who knows what they are doing. Like there are people know, I don't know. There are people who know what they are doing. They know how to handle a woman. They know how to invite you into this mood.
But-
So, like somebody doesn't have to know like how to touch you. Maybe this is your guy. There are people who don't even talk about it. Like, hey, baby, I need you to touch me like this. There are people who don't talk about it.
No, that is
So-
now that is vibe. Like maybe unless we vibe on a different
Yes.
level. Like I just meet someone today and we have the thing and it's
Yes,
like
and
it's
then,
bomb.
And then let me tell you, this person you met for the first time,
Yes.
he knows how to touch you, how to do the right thing, and then you unakaa hapo unajiuliza, what?
Where have you been all my
Yes,
life?
where were you? Whom could have spent time na- I don't know. I don't know if
Tell
you
us.
people you have encountered this.
No.
Have you?
Tell us.
Have you met-
You seem to be talking out of experience. I don't. No,
as for
have I
me-
met someone
As
who?
for me, I've met someone for the first time. We had a connection. You know, it all starts with how you guys are talking.
Yeah, vibing. Yes.
And then this person, I didn't spend so much time, like maybe 2-3 days or 5 days or 10 days for it to happen. We met the first day, the second day. I'm sorry, but it went down and it went down.
And you liked
good.
it?
Yes, and I loved it.
It was
You
electric.
know,
Yes, it was electric.
and let me tell you guys, I wasn't in love with this person because it was too soon for me to say I'm in love with this person.
So
But
yes,
it was fulfilling.
it
Like
was
some-
fulfilling.
there are people who
I
knows
also
what they are
yes,
doing.
I also have met someone who the first time it happened, I was like, oh, this guy is good, and my curiosity was like, maybe it was first time it happened. I think we were drunk or something, so I was like so curious. I want to know if this is really him. Is this like what he does, or
It's
is it
alcohol.
alcohol? Yes, and I had to try it for the second and the third time, and I was like, yeah, this guy is so good. Yes, Gabriel, you've been so silent.
No, I haven't been silent. You know, it's more conversational for you guys.
Oh.
I want you to ask me a question.
Uh-huh.
Ask
So,
me a
have you
question.
ever met a girl and night one you are like, she knows what she's doing in bed?
Yeah, but I don't have much to talk about.
No,
that.
tell us the story.
No, I can't say more because you know, in that moment, the next day you just feel like you enjoyed yourself.
You had the fun.
Yeah, yeah, of course. And I think that was one of my exes, I think.
One of your
Yes.
exes. Oh wow.
And we stayed for long for that.
So you would both agree that sex is something very crucial in any kind of relationship.
And most of the time, it's actually connectivity. You connect because for I might be good to someone else,
Yes.
but I'm not good to someone else.
Yes, it's the connection.
Because by the time I'm meeting this person, I'm having sex. That connection, me and her, we know that connected. So I'm just doing it to finish up my work
Then
and sleep. But
point.
there's a point where there's someone you actually that electric point of, you get it.
But
There's a-
I
there's
have
a point
yes.
I want to ask.
Also
he has
me
said,
too.
He has
Yes.
said he met someone, one of the exes.
Yes.
And then akajua like this girl knows what she's doing.
Mm-hmm.
So there's this thing I had from online to kusoma.
Yes.
At if you sleep with a guy today, even if this guy has waited for 5 months, 6 years, or wherever the time, if this guy doesn't call you the day after, it means the guy never enjoyed. Is it
No,
true?
sir. No,
Talking
no.
from a guy's perspective.
Is it
No,
true?
no.
Or if he calls you tomorrow. I mean, like I was with you last night, and then I've gone to my place. So the following day, me as a girl, maybe let's say I've been busy. I've been waiting for you to call me. You guy, you haven't called me. So I'm here wondering, why isn't he calling me? So now I read somewhere men saying if men don't call you a day after you had it, they did not enjoy it. But tomorrow morning, if they call you like early in the morning, like checking on you, hey, did you get home safe? How are you doing? It means the guy enjoyed it.
This is just my opinion. Chances are you might enjoy it. That there are different ways of how men react to stuff.
Yeah.
If he likes you, he will call you back. Yes.
Instantly or
He
days
gets home,
later.
he'll call you and he will call you back a day, even in the morning. Or if he feels like I'm going so fast, I don't want to put this lady under a lot of pressure, he will call you at some point that day. Yes. But if he doesn't call
At all.
it doesn't mean that the sex was bad. It's just that he doesn't have feelings for you, or he is in another relationship kind of thing, so he doesn't want to get involved so much into
What if he liked it, but he doesn't have feelings for you?
that the same thing. He will not call you because he
No, I think
because
he
he
would-
feels
he-
like
he-
he feels like he doesn't want to attract you to him, because he feels there's nowhere he will go. And we always know at some point, you know that this woman this one atwendi mahali.
But now I've had cases where a guy is so much into a lady because of sex, not because
True.
he has feelings or this guy is what.
Similarly, that means you have already discussed and
Discussed.
yes, and you know, normally it's like he will know. For this, I'm only talking from a conservative point of view.
Okay.
So there are these I don't know, but I know there are guys who can have sex today. They don't like you per se, but they like the fact that you can entertain their
Sexual needs.
their sexual needs. Yeah. So that's how normally sometimes it works. So if you've had a discussion and the guy knows that if I go to Miss T and we have this and this and this, I'll enjoy myself, you know. But he will go keep quiet for 2 days and call you back for more. Yeah.
He's always calling you when like you have
Yes, when
an
need be.
appointment or
Yes. I will send you an Uber to come. Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah.
And where do you draw the line of, I like this guy, or rather I love this chick. The sex is not so good, but maybe I love this chick. How can you work around that? Maybe like you are with your partner. You like them, you love them for their character, for who they are. But the sex bit part of it, it's a little bit not that okay. How do you go about that?
So as for me,
Yes.
I can talk about one of the exes. One of the exes.
Oh,
The
okay.
first time, like we met for some time, we became friends.
Yes.
And we did not have sex for a long time. That friend you talk about your ex,
Yes.
and he listens and then advises.
Okay.
But now the first time we decided today we're doing it. That day it's going down. Man, it wasn't good for me.
Day
It
one.
wasn't good. Yeah.
Yes.
I could tell it's because of the tension. I mean, the tension. And this guy
Wanted
I
to please you.
Yes, I really liked him. But now I was doing the most that was not necessary. I
Too
don't
much
know.
energy.
Yes, like too much energy, trying so hard. And then when that was over, I felt like, oh man, I like this guy, but it's not what I want. It's not giving me what I want.
Yes.
But guess what I did?
What did you
So
do?
I took my time. I looked at this guy again and said he's nice. is everything I ever wanted in a guy, but the sex part was bad that day. I'm
Okay.
telling you it was bad. I can't explain it here on camera, but it was bad.
Yes.
So
Must have been that
what I
bad.
did is
Yeah.
I decided to look at the
Bigger picture.
Yes, like this guy is nice. So I decided to overlook the smaller size, which is sex was not good.
Yes.
So nikaendelea tu kumlike. So with the time, I couldn't tell him your sex was bad. I didn't know how to say it.
Yeah, you
can
know,
offend
with that,
someone.
yes, you will hurt a man's ego when you
So-
tell them.
So for me, what happened, because I liked this guy, I took a chance. I said, okay, the sex is no good, but ninazo you overlook na something else.
Yes.
But with the time, then finally we had this discussion. I said, this is how I like this. I don't want how you pulling me, how you doing
Oh,
this. I like it this way. And then after we talked about it, it was bomb.
it was bomb. Like you had to, let him know how you like it.
Yes. Not,
Was he mad at you because like you expressed yourself?
no, you see, with men, they're not like women. Women, we talk too much.
Yes.
Men, they just
We are
keep
very
quiet.
vocal about
Yes.
our sexual
they just
needs.
keep
Yes.
quiet. Yes, he kept quiet. I remember he didn't say much, but the next time the act happened,
Yes.
I could say
You could tell the
see,
difference.
Yes, he was trying, to do what I
You
and then,
advised.
I could ask, "How is it, babe? Are you liking it?"
You know when you're even
Are you
having it,
liking
sometimes
it?
you can even
Yes.
tell him, not there. You know what? Not
But now
there.
the other people who do not like talking during the act, they don't like
Oh,
when
oh,
you talk
oh,
so
oh,
much.
oh.
And
I'm the kind of,
actually, from the perspective, from men's perspective,
Yes.
We like processing stuff. For example, when you went and told him, he kept quiet.
Yes.
Yes, he needed to
And-
process.
Yes, and he processed the entire stuff.
Yes.
And he came and changed. And I think most men, that is how they behave.
Yeah, what I
Oh,
liked
yeah.
is
Yeah.
he did not like defend himself at wewe unapendanga nini? Hizi vitu zingine zote unasema umejulia wapi? People, you start telling people what you
But
like.
I think your
Oh.
approach must have been good also.
Yes,
no,
yes.
you know what
approach.
I did?
Yeah.
No, the only thing, let me tell you, is because I loved this guy. If
Oh.
I didn't love him, trust me, you guy. Mimi hata sasa after your day, see maneno inaisha hivyo. Am
Or
I
you would,
lying?
oh, no, true.
That's
Yeah.
how normally is. If you don't like a guy and it was bad, this is for us women. Unasema tu hapana.
It can't work out.
Yes. But now because I like this guy, alafu nikaanza kumwambia, ama akinipeleka mbio namwambia, mimi sina hiyo speed. You understand?
You need to take it slow.
Yes, you need to take it slow. And then with the time sasa, that point you said, tukaanza kuelewana, like akaanza kunilearn.
Oh,
Pia
yeah.
mimi nikamlearn. Maybe there are things I used to do. Because of
Yeah,
this one.
because it's true also, because sometimes for men you meet someone and someone is trying to overdo stuff,
Oh, yeah.
trying to show you so much,
Bila
and in your
najua.
head you're telling yourself, give me this chance, the first, the second time, do my stuff. Then the more tukiendelea kuzoeana, we will have the liberty to do everything.
Everything.
Yes. So over time, you're excited. What's up?
No. Because he said everything. So I'm like, oh, everything. Okay.
Yeah, I think that is entirely the fact is for you to understand the vibration the other side. Just getting that vibration. Over time, as you grow, when I was in my 20s, I think,
Yes.
I wouldn't get much from how she's behaving until now. At my age, I try to read so much.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, from her behavior, how we going ahead. So I will know that hapa hatuko sawa.
Hatuko sawa.
Hapa
Also reading the mood.
Yes. It's
So
really,
I have a question for you both.
Yes.
Like you, STL,
Yes.
in your life, have you ever felt in a relationship that you are not sexually satisfied?
Yes, I have.
And you in end of your relationship,
Yes.
have you ever felt you're not sexually satisfied?
yeah, only the time that ukinyimwa feel mbaya. Maybe that's the fact.
Oh,
yeah.
that's the fact. Okay.
Yeah.
Yes, now I was getting now to my point. Like, what made you feel like you're not sexually satisfied? In
So,
that relationship?
actually, it was one of my longest relationship. I never used to get satisfied. And it's something like I sat him down and I told him, you need to take time to learn my body. You know, you need to take time how you touch me, how you do your thing. You know, with sex, it doesn't. You just don't just come home and you're like, you know what? Let us. It's like a process. You know, you have to prepare. You have to make those two funny jokes. So I did sit him down and we had that conversation, but still nothing changed. Nothing really changed. And I think
So we can easily say he did not listen.
he didn't listen. So at some point, it's a big part of being in a relationship. So it fell out at some point, you know. And sometimes after that, I learned him like, then he used to tell me he doesn't like sex, he's always tired. But little did I know he was getting it somewhere else. So sometimes even like when your guy is reacting to in a certain kind of way, you know, he come home, he's tired, he's getting it somewhere else. You guys, you're not even having sex, but
Maybe I've never said. I've never seen a man say.
I did even ask people today on my social media,
No,
like,
but it's
Unless-
true. It's
unless
true. Whatever
you're
she's
sick.
saying is true.
Yes.
If I'm getting it somewhere else, I will even come home moody.
Yeah, just to have an
Moody.
excuse.
Not
to
really
do it.
excuses because you're just feeling that moody because you feel maybe I should have stayed the other place that I was in the entire.
for
day
him
or so.
he was never moody per se, but he used to act like
Yeah.
these cool and chilled people, you
That's-
know, even when you
that's
argue with
exactly-
them.
That's exactly what he was doing, because his personality does not come out like when he's feeling something. He doesn't come out, but entirely that is what he was just feeling. You know. So I have a question for you guys.
Yes.
Does size matter? Ah,
Okay, can I go first?
Yes, sure.
Maybe for my years of
Experience.
Experience.
There must be so many.
Since the first time I had sex, I'd say my first experience wasn't good, guys. One, it wasn't good. I even remember crying and all that.
what
Most
was the
girls-
matter? Size?
No, I never cared about size. It's how it happened and how I felt. Yeah, I can't say it was size.
It was.
So answer my question.
So
Is it the size?
for me, I'd say, as women, we are curious. Sometimes the
We
size
love to
matters.
explore.
Yes, the size matters, but in real sense, when it's about sex, the size really doesn't matter. What matters ni experience mtu ako nayo na vile huyu mtu anafanya kazi yake. You know, you can give someone, I can
True.
give you an example. You can give someone jembe tu kubwa hivi.
Na hataweza
Mwingine
kulima.
kadogo. Alafu wame wote waende kwa shamba. Ule ako na
The logic
kubwa
in it.
anashindwa kulima. I don't know if you're getting me.
I
Yes.
get
Alafu akona ndogo, this is so funny. Akona ndogo, yani analima.
You've answered your question.
For me, also it's the same with her. I would say it's not the size that matters, it is the motion in the ocean, you know, like it is it's size doesn't matter to me, let me just say that.
Okay.
for me,
it doesn't
you had two
matter.
extremes?
Let me tell
Have
you.
you had two extremes?
Wacha mimi nikwambie kitu moja.
Two extremes.
Mimi kuna sometimes
Size.
I get
Size.
the size exactly. Yani
Uh-huh.
yani nafurahi. Umeona tu na kitu tu unafurahi.
Okay. Uh-huh.
Unafurahi.
Uh-huh.
But sasa shida itatokea. Maybe when you guys get intimate, but
Yes, for me it's not the size, it's the motion.
yeah, lakini mimi
In
sometimes
the-
aki to be honest, hapana size tena inaweza matter. Because unaweza patana na unaona kwenye mikono yangu iko. Unaweza patana na alafu kuna
I know.
so,
Okay.
mimi sijui wasichana tu wanakuanga wasichana tu tunakuanga
So,
wale wale.
another-
Sometimes we never satisfied. You know, I can say size doesn't matter and then
Yeah,
I
then
meet
you-
a nice guy who treats me very good.
So true.
Kila kitu lakini size ipate shida kidogo. Me for me I wouldn't be
Me
so
too.
sure.
It's not about the size.
I'm also asking another question.
Yes.
Vijana na wababa. Kitambi ina matter?
I haven't experienced the mubaba. I haven't, so I can't even tell. I don't know. But I've only had young guys, so I
No,
can't
okay,
tell
ukisema-
that.
ukisema mbaba, they are young guys who have kitambi.
Kitambi.
Oh, the young guys who have
Well,
kitambi. Oh.
No, for me siwezi sema kitambi.
A fit guy and a guy who is not fit. I mean.
let me tell you one thing.
The first, maybe for me, the first time, ni ile tu nimesema appearance, uko like, wow, this guy looks fit. Huo sasa ndio mwenyewe. This guy, Muhambo tu hata na maneno mingi na mtu, na kitambi yake tu hapo. Lakini sasa huyo ndio mwenyewe. I mean, for me, okay, mimi kitambo I had a type. But as saizi life imeenda,
you no longer have a type.
I no longer have a type.
Interesting.
Like
bora mwanamume.
Kitambo mimi haitanizuia.
Bora mwanamume.
Ona kitambi yake kileta shida, mimi niko. Mimi niko. Kitambi kileta shida, mimi niko.
But one thing I can testify is that a fit guy, there's something about a fit guy. That one you can't rule out. A fit guy. Because I've had both. I've had a fit guy and I have had an unfit guy. A fit guy, there's something about a fit guy.
Unasema, yes. In short, unasema naweza kazi yake.
You know, working out and like, you know your body, you know how your body reacts, you know. Unlike someone mwenye tu anakaa, you know.
We are imagining.
Yes. A fit guy, it's a tick for me for a fit guy. Yes.
Next.
So, and another thing is, what do you think about, for example, today, your boyfriend came and told you, you know what, babe, of late you haven't been satisfying me, and this has been going on for quite some time. What do you think we should do? Should we go see psychologist, psychiatrist? You know, maybe it's affecting, it has gotten to a point whereby maybe it's affecting your work. This maybe, let's give an example, it's a long-term relationship, you know. We're in a marriage, you know, and you are married to this person, it's for life. But the sex bit part of it, it's not working out for both of you. What's your take on that? How would you go about that? You know, like, this is your husband, this is your wife, but the sex, because I think one of the points that people are cheating so much out here, people marry because of the kind of expectations society like have put in us. You know, like, you know, you need to marry a Christian woman. You need to, from where I come from, you need to marry a woman in a certain kind of way, you know. We can't go to super extreme things. How do you handle in terms of marriage? How do you handle that when it comes to a marriage? Our sex life is not that okay. How do we spice up our marriage, our sex life marriage?
Some marriage because I've never been married.
You've never been.
But I've had experiences from married people.
Yes.
Sex.
Oh yeah. I have seen on social media people being asked, you know, as a woman, some even women come out and tell you like they have never experienced an orgasm ever in their life, you know, and they've been married 7 years, 10 years, you know, and it is, I don't know why people are so afraid to come and tell you, you know what, babe, for 7 years we've been married, I haven't gotten any kind of orgasm. How do we, you know, as a woman, you need to also get satisfied. Because for guys, sometimes they think it's all about, as long as he's satisfied, he thinks you're satisfied. You know?
You see why most women don't speak out?
Yes.
Huh? First, they're afraid of the reaction from their partner.
Oh, yeah.
You know, I can come and tell Gabriel here, babe, you know I don't get satisfied. Unajua reaction yake ya kwanza itakuwa nini? Sasa unataka nifanye? That's what most men do. Maybe this woman who has not been satisfied for the last 1 year, she tried, you know, to communicate. But the guy,
he didn't listen.
Yeah, he didn't listen. So kitu inafanyanga like most people wanyamaze need the reaction from the partner. This could be both ways, from a lady and a guy.
Yes.
But unaogopa venye partner wako ata react to it.
Yeye ni simba kwa nyumba.
So unaenda kumwambia,
having such conversations you can't even have them.
Unaenda kumwambia, you know babe, I'm not being satisfied by you. You know the first thing atakwambia ni utafute mtu atakusatisfy. You see,
in a very arrogant way.
Yes. You'd rather keep it to yourself. You know?
And I think that's why so many people, yes. Yes.
Sasa wanawake wengi wako sexually deprived, like mtu hizi.
And that's why there's a lot of cheating.
Yes. Now what happens now for if this is me, now my boyfriend has come and told me, babe, I'm not satisfied sexually. To be honest, me don't overreact the first time. Na siwezi wadanganya. Sasa tamulizo uko satisfied kwa nini? Why are you not satisfied? And then now, of course ataniambia. So ni process tu kila mtu. I can go sit down na nijiulize mbona niko satisfied. ama nianze kujiambia you know us women we overthink.
It doesn't mean because he's not satisfied, it doesn't mean he is not, you're not good enough.
Yes.
Yes.
But sasa hivyo ndivyo tutaanza kufikiria wewe akiniambia yuko satisfied ama kuna kitu kingine anapata huko nje. But for me sasa mimi venye niko how I'm built right now.
Yes.
My man came
And told you,
me,
yes,
I'm not satisfied.
you're mature
I'll
enough
ask
right now
him,
to, yes,
why, like how, why do you feel so? First ataniambia maybe okay me sijui in a relationship maybe there's a time I couldn't sleep with my boyfriend every day or every other day of the week. Why? Natoka job kama nimechoka. Maybe this one I can just say it.
yes.
Akijaribu kunigeuza masaa hiyo ingine na
You're
mimi
so
nimechoka.
tired.
Tomorrow I know I'm supposed to wake up early. Imagine I'm not married but this thing now happened to me.
Yes.
Kesho natakiwa kuamka mapema, niko na job zingine sijamaliza. Now my boyfriend atakuja niambia wewe kazi yako tu ni complain kila time you're tired or nini. But now I'm supposed to listen. Saizi kwenye nimefika,
Yes.
I'm supposed to listen niulize.
Work through it.
Nini sifanyi? Maybe mimi nalalanga tu hapo. I don't do the most and ana try to make please but I'm not being pleased. So for me what I would say is naweza muuliza how do we go about it? And people don't talk about these things. Me, I have a lot of my friends wanakuja wananiambia do you know even my guy doesn't satisfy me na sijui vile
Yeah, women don't talk about that.
Yeah, the first sisi kenye watu wanaogopa ni reaction from your partner. Unaweza kuwa unapenda mwanaume wako tu vizuri kabisa lakini uende kumwambia anza kukuambia sasa si ulisema sikusatisfy tafuta wenzako huko ndio kusatisfy.
And I would say on my part, that is one of the reasons as to why also I'm so liberated in the sense that I want to explore things. I want when I tell my man, you know what, this is, I would love to listen to him also. And I would also want him to listen to me and tell him, babe, you know what, this and this is happening. You haven't been, I need him not to feel bad about it, but tell me how can we go about it? Tell me what you want for us to do for you to get satisfied, you know, because there are different levels of satisfaction. And in any kind of relationship, I think you should be able to work through that. You listen to me, I listen to you for a better and healthy relationship. Mr. Gabriel, what do you have to say about that?
Oh, that was educative. The conversation that you're having, I think from my perspective on that,
Yes.
it also comes to another connection and communication.
Yes, communication.
Because if you are connected with someone, you will communicate.
You'll be comfortable telling
And
them anything.
you know, it's also a maturity issue because I know it's hurtful for someone to come to you and tell you, you're not satisfying me, or you're not doing this, you're not doing this, you're not doing this. Now it comes to a personal initiative now when you tell someone that, because there are people you will tell and their reaction will be different.
Yes,
And
they'll
there are
be
people
so
that you will
defensive
tell,
about it, yes.
and they will want to sit down and have a chat and understand the perspective where you're coming from, you know.
Yes.
So, and for proposal of anything that you want to do to enhance that
Oh, yeah.
is now based on
The two
your
of you.
beliefs and your beliefs, which comes to religious, traditional, and all those beliefs that come. So, and that's the reason why they normally tell guys, you marry someone that you know you can relate and
You
can
have some sort of understanding with
Yes,
each other.
because you will get someone who will not listen to you.
Yes.
And you're trying to complain about something that is critical in your marriage or in your relationship. you
Yes.
know. So I think that's how I normally see it. And mimi nitakusikiza. Itaniuma lakini I will listen.
Itakuma. If I came home and told you, you know what, hey, let's try toys, let's try, you know, let's try just things that are weird. What would you think of me, or how would you react to that?
Now that's why I was saying it comes with your beliefs.
Your beliefs,
and how your beliefs generally. Because if you get someone who is religious and doesn't believe in that, then that conversation will be going now.
Yeah, we'll go
wrong
south,
side.
yes.
So you also need to know that. You need to know your person. So when you get married also into a relationship,
Yes.
know the beliefs of the other person.
True.
You know? It's very critical to know those beliefs because there are things that someone will not entertain.
Yeah,
you know,
true.
and he will see that you can do something else than what you're proposing. So for me personally, I will not judge anyone, but that solely beliefs. It depends on the beliefs of the person
The
that you're
person.
engaging.
Oh.
Yeah.
What about you, Teresa?
About what exactly? The toys or
Yeah, no. What? No, yeah. As I asked him, I come home and tell you, I want us. What's your
to
take on
try
the toys?
something. Oh,
Yes.
okay. For me, I know there are extreme people out here.
Yes.
Extreme people. Maybe your partner has this part of him or her that you don't know
They're
about.
wild.
Yes. So, when you're having those, pillow talks, and
Yes.
then you're like, babe, you can tell me anything. You know me, I'm your person. You can tell me anything. Then now my boyfriend comes and tells me, when I was young, such a phrase, there are things we used to make me happy and I haven't had a chance to do them. Sasa mimi tu na kelele mbele yangu nitakwambia babe what niambie anything.
Feel
for
comfortable.
you. Yeah, anything for you. I mean, you're my babe, anything. Then sasa babe wangu aniambie vitu sijawahi sikia kwa hii dunia. Those are crazy things you can imagine.
Yeah.
No, let me tell you how men do this. Mwanaume wako atakuja kuulize, babe, what is
Yeah, they test you. They first they first test you. To what extremes can you go?
Mimi kwanza nimejonga hii question. If someone asks me, what is the most craziest
thing you've
done
done
in your life? Hata kujiambia ati utaambia mtu ati smoked weed. No, this person is here kitu anataka kusikia. As in, we all know where this conversation is going. So now if my man will come with that an idea. Niambia, babe, what is the most craziest thing umewahi fanya sexually? Some nitaka hivi niseme, okay, like what I can say, maybe having sex in the car. Like, that's the most craziest
That's
thing
the
in
most,
life,
yes. Yeah.
If now my man starts speaking this way, unajua sasa kuna kitu leading to. Alafu sasa niambie vitu sijawahi sikia. It's normal kuambiwa kitu sijawahi sikia. Know? Like maybe my man wants me to have a threesome. Sasa he's suggesting maybe I come with a girl ama yeye akuje with a girl. You see, this is something this is my man. I'm not ready to share, if I may say, kulingana na venye mimi am build.
Yes.
I'm not ready to share my man. Yes, this thing, they sound nice in my head, but sasa hiyo inaanza kuleta shida. Now that's where the problem comes. Now my man atakuwa na two choices. Nikikataa, they can go outside there and look for it. Ama naweza kataa bado ikubali aniambie basi acha tuachane na hiyo. How about this?
How about we try this? Yes.
How about we try this? So maybe kama ni kitu I can take, akitubishwa they are crazy people. If it's something I can take na easy niumize in any way, I can try. I
both
can try.
emotionally, physically.
I'm not promising, but let's try. And if I try and I don't like it, I have a right to say, babe, we tried and I didn't like it.
Yes.
Unaona? So mimi sitakuwa nataka kuexplore na nataka kujua vitu. So but ikakuwa ni kitu maybe mentally itanifanya niko job alafu na waza about it, I didn't like it, I have a right to say no. So for me, what I would say in a relationship, take what you can. Unaona?
Yes.
If my man says hii inamfurahisha na iniumizi in any way, nitamfanyia.
Yes.
Mimi nikimwambia hii inanifurahisha na imuumizi yeye, ni mimi inafurahisha.
But it must be it must be both ways.
Yes.
He also must be willing to compromise.
Yes,
also for what you want. Yes.
Unaona? For me, like now, let me introduce the toys you are saying.
Yes.
For me as a lady, sisi tumetengeneza toys mingi, sijui kama umeona online. Like there are so many toys. Unasoma mpaka unashindwa kwani hii imeundwa aje? But sasa venye tumeumbwa as it's very hard. Watu wasikia aibu, huwezi enda uko online useme unaitaka. You have to use a friend of yours to
actually
you.
Yes, actually
because yes, like uanze kuambia rafiki yako ama let me ask you something.
Yes.
Right now, can you tell your mom you're using toys and you're in a marriage? Can you tell your mom you're using toys?
No, I
the
can't.
first reaction itakuwa ni nini?
You
Your man is not doing enough.
Yes.
Not knowing.
True.
Not knowing like hii toy maybe don't ask for up your
everything,
stuff
yes.
and hizo vitu. So for me, kama if I want toys, I don't have toys. But if I want toys and I tell my man, naanza overreact.
Then it becomes a whole issue.
Yes, I just want him first. Let me tell you guys, in a relationship, first listen to your woman and your man.
True.
Kila nakuambia kama utaweza kuhandle, mwambie hii nayo sitaweza kuhandle, but this other one
I can.
Kama if your lady anataka hizo toys na anataka wewe umsaidie kuzitumia, wewe utaki, mwambie tu politely.
Just tell them.
Yeah, that's the reason why I was saying your beliefs have to connect. If by any chance the person does not entertain what you're proposing,
yes,
you might find yourself losing that person just because you introduced something that you felt that is gonna help.
No, but Kenya mimi kinanishinda in a relationship. Wacha nikwambie, you see the way you were in love the first year, the second year. I can't talk much about marriage because I haven't been there.
Yes.
The second year, the third year, a lot of
Things change, yeah.
A lot of things
A lot.
change. Unaona, maybe when we were say 25, kazi yetu ilikuwa hatuna experience mingi, like yani
Yeah,
hatuna
sex gets,
responsibilities.
yes.
And then now we have a kid in the picture. Sasa niambie,
A kid is a whole game changer.
Yes. It's not gonna like we're gonna have it every day.
Yeah.
And then the more tunaanza kukosa kuihave, tuna grow apart kidogo.
True.
So maybe one of us will come like, how do we save this? Because we are not having enough.
To add on to her point, yes, like in terms of marriage and a kid comes with it changes everything. A kid will change everything, and it's upon the two of you to know how you can spice up your sex life as much as even that kid is involved in your lives, because this is the time whereby when you grow apart, like we are not having sex as much, he gets some interest in some other chick who is readily available. I also get another guy but often are not even women. We are so occupied before you even realize like somebody is like you need somebody in your life. You're so occupied with the baby and everything. I think we should like just look for a balance between the two of them. Your sex life, your marriage life, you being the wife, you being the husband. So that the romance doesn't die. Now on to my last question to you guys. Have you ever had orgasm in your life, and how was it?
I'm a man. Yes, so many times.
Teresa,
Yeah, I have.
you have?
Yeah, but it's a good feeling.
It's a good
and
feeling.
It's not like kila mtu for us women, it takes time. It takes time. Someone has to dig or to go around it. Not inaweza kuwa tu iko hapa, but someone has to go around it, to find it, and once it's found, it's a good feeling.
It's a good feeling.
It's a good feeling. And this for me, I cannot achieve it with anyone. Just anyone. Ati nimepata na Gabriel today and
shit went down.
Shit went
Just
down.
maybe you don't know Gabriel.
You don't know something else about us women. Maybe there are so many times I've faked.
You've had orgasm.
Yes, I have. But I didn't even come
Now
close
that
to
gives
it.
me a question.
Yes.
No,
Now-
you listen first.
Yeah.
I'm on to my points up IV. So there are so many times, even with my own boyfriend.
You faked it.
Yes, I faked it. You know why? I can see why. One, maybe nilikuwa nimeboeka. Maybe he demanded instead of requesting it. And maybe I wasn't in the mood, and I tried to say this person couldn't listen. So what I have to do, it's happening. It's my boyfriend staki asikie vibaya. Sometimes we compromise. My boyfriend staki asikie vibaya, sema ati what. So for me, I have to be there, make some noises, some sounds for him to hurry up. Yeah?
And get done with our
Yeah,
business.
and get done.
Oh,
so
interesting.
that I can get into the kitchen and cook and eat and do other stuff. No. So there are so many reasons why. My affect. Not once, not twice.
So many times.
Yes, I have faked because I have my own reasons. Why? Let me tell you. Maybe I can speak from a point of excess.
Yes.
Maybe nimepatana na huyu ex wangu the first time. Sitaki tu kumuonyesha ati hata hiyo siku ya kwanza niliwaambia guys, my affect. And the girl was very happy. I didn't have it. I faked it.
Oh my God.
And us women know how to fake it very well.
Now I have a question.
Yes.
A question.
Yes.
Now.
Question.
Now.
Yes.
How do I know that you legitimately
Had the orgasm?
You had a genuine one. How do I know that it's genuine?
Okay.
And how best do I also know that you're not in the mood?
Staki, but unataka, in real sense unataka,
I don't know.
I just want you to tease me and make me
kujua dem kama ana fake. Wasichana wanaweza fake. I'm telling you. Kujua kama ana fake, mtu anaweza lia hata azirai kidogo. Unampeleka to another world, but it's a lie. But if it's your woman, you have to study your woman. Every time, like when she's saying she's a climax or something, unatakiwa kuona behavior yake, maybe from the eyes, from the lips, from the vile tu ana behave. Unaona? So once ukishaanza kujua, kuna wengine utokewa na veins, wengine wana sweat, I mean crazy stuff. So you will have to learn your woman. Kuna ile siku tu anakufanya
There are others, they give you a certain kind of look.
Yes. Ama anakuhold. Ama kuna wengine wanatoa sura mbaya.
Fake bado mtu anaweza kuhold bado sio.
Hapana.
Sometimes it comes naturally.
You get someone amekuhold, but you imagine, really?
Too strange.
Yeah, but I don't know, this conversation has been going on until even every time you get there, you wondering, did I even do anything?
I think the best way to know is to maybe siwezi sema how Stella experiences it.
You see how quiet I am.
Yes, we are very different. Zile vitu wanafanyanga ma wouldn't know because she has never told me. I've never had that discussion, and I don't see the reason why we should have it.
I know. No, not today. It's a discussion for another day.
So for me, what I would say, and I will advise all men out there, when you're in a relationship or not in a relationship, entanglement, marriage, if you want to know if your woman has experienced a good time with you, the first thing you should do, talk to your woman.
Even the conversation after will tell you.
Not even that time, like ile time uko happy, your pillow talk. Mwambie, like, babe, how do I make you feel? Like, at what point okay feel this thing, it's a feeling. Like, lasting a very short time, like 2 seconds, I think. Or 3, kuna wengine wanaenda 5 hours. I don't know. But hata studies zinasema scientifically, hata ijawahi fika 5 minutes. Anyway, message I'm not saying, but talk to your woman. Unaona sasa now this, don't make it like you're questioning. Muulize tu ile politely, like, babe, how do you feel? So yeye mwenyewe akwambie, when I behave like this, or when I do this, or at
you
this
just
point,
know.
or when you do a certain thing, it's when you hit it. So vile unajua vile utafanyia Stella afike hapo, si utaenda kunifanyia hiyo kitu,
it backfires.
How was this? Hiyo ilikuwa ni nini? And then I get so furious. So kitu ndio waifanyia STL ikamfanya akafika that place,
wouldn't be the same.
Usikuje kunifanyia kustoka sana vibaya, I might not like it.
So also, it's also the conversation you have after that, You will know someone if they enjoyed it. Yes, you will. A woman gets so mad when she was expecting something and she didn't get it. Like, she'll be like, she doesn't want to talk so much. Yes, like you will tell by how she behaves.
Yeah, another thing I can help you give there. Most women like to cuddle after sex. Ukiona aja kukadol ameangalia ile side nyingine.
They want to be touched. They want to be
the problem. The problem.
Like I can sleep on your chest like this.
And just look at you and stare at you.
Alafu ni smile.
Yeah.
Maybe you tear, hizo ni za movie. Dogo alie nini you can tell. But now if you have had it and then your woman ashaamka already, ameenda kwa bathroom, ameenda sijui wapi, ameenda kupika, ameenda kukunywa maji, and then those instances utaanza kufeel like kuna watu wapendi kukadol.
Yes.
Sitaki kuwalazimisha.
It's confusing because sometimes hata hiyo cuddle inakuwa because you are feeling it, so
simtaenda
ni sawa, basi mtenda mshawe afterwards. Venye tu Stella amesema, the conversation after.
Yeah, the conversation after.
Also you will know.
Also because for me, even like when I'm in the act, I like communicating. I like I am such a big I love to communicate. No, not like to talk. I'll keep on checking up. Are you almost?
unanirudisha nyuma.
Anyway, that's just a bite away. So, I think it has been an interesting conversation with the two of you. I think we're going to have a part 2 of this because I felt like we haven't exhausted everything, but there's so much to talk about sexual fulfillment. But thank you guys for coming over to my channel. I really appreciate you, Teresa and Gabriel. And okay,
And
you
guys, not
yes.
this. We are not experts. We're just giving our opinion.
Yes, share your opinions also on the comment section. Tell us what you think about sexual fulfillment. Have you had an orgasm before? Have you have you explored? Have you used toys? Do you even like wank once in a while? You know, share all those experiences like on the comment
for me,
section.
my parting shot is,
Yes.
guys, mi nawambia huko nje, women msijizuie kukosa kusikia vizuri. If you're a man,
Yes.
and
Be very open
decline,
about it. Yes.
just talk to your man.
Talk to
As
him.
in, we only have this one life, and life is too short for us to be
Live life. Yes.
Mtu anafika kazini amefurahi, mwingine anafika kazini amekasirika cause
The glow is quite different.
Umesikia kitu ya glow?
True.
Especially for women.
That one works.
Unakuta
Actually, it works.
Unashinda kwa nini Alex ako hapo na smile? It's cause
Oh my
last night.
Yenyewe nasikia.
Last night, the boyfriend alifanya kazi. So me, my parting shot. So women, learn to speak.
Yes. Speak your truth.
Ongelesha your partner. It doesn't have to be in marriage, as in whoever you do this thing with. Just communicate if you want to be happy. Because us, kupata the experience, the climax, it's hard.
Yes.
So for you, if you want to experience it, if
Talk
you're
to
out
your
there,
man.
Just talk to your man. Or talk to whoever you're experiencing it with.
With
You
true.
don't want to limit it to just a man. You don't experience nae. Even if it's with yourself.
Oh, okay.
Isn't
This
it
is another
funny,
episode. I can see another episode coming. So, guys, until next time, bye.
Ciao.